All right, hello and welcome back to 30 days of teaching you how to teach abroad. This is day 26 and we're going to be talking about a little more serious today, overcoming the challenges. Now, there are obviously a lot of pros to living abroad, but just like with everything, there's going to be things that arise that are challenging. So here are a few of my tips to help you get through those challenges while you are abroad. The first thing I would say is having someone that you trust to talk to. If you can manage to have someone physically here in the space that you were in to talk to and someone back at home, that would be ideal. If you can get one or the other, that would be great too. Having those relationships where we can easily communicate with someone, talk to someone, work things out with whatever we're stressing about are so key, especially when you move abroad, because sometimes it can be isolating, especially in the beginning if you don't find your community as quickly. And maybe that means that you find a counselor or a therapist. I personally am a huge proponent of counselors and therapists and finding that person that's outside of the situation to give you the feedback and advice that you need to be successful. So find that trusted person, whether it's a colleague, a friend here, a friend back home, or if you feel like you're up to it and it may be helpful to you, reaching out to a counselor or a therapist. I also know when I started my therapy journey online when I was in Kuwait, I used I can't even think about it, but it was one of the online platforms similar to, like, I think it's called Better Talk or Better Health or something like that. So that could be an option that you look into. I feel like we need to remove the negative stigma of therapy as being something weak or that you can't handle things or you need so much help. It is so good for you. And I feel like the world would be a lot better place if people just took that time to invest in themselves and make sure that they're being their best selves through therapy. So let me get off my rant about that, but that would be my first tip. Find trusted people either that you can trust, that you can talk to at home or while you are abroad. Number two, now if you're having professional issues, if you feel comfortable and it's possible for you, and hopefully it is, hopefully you are in a school and an environment that allows you to come to them with any issues that you are having, reach out to your admin. There is nothing wrong with saying, hey, I'm struggling a little bit, or I need a little bit of help with this, and hopefully they will be responsive and you'll be able to get the support that you need. Now, unfortunately, we know, being realistic, that every school is not going to be like that, but I'm hoping for you and your future and your life abroad that you find a school that is willing to support you if you do have those issues, whether it's a difficult class or a concept you're struggling with teaching or your kids are grasping. I really do hope you have the space to reach out and ask for that help if you need it. Number three, and I feel like this has helped me, especially in the last, I'll say like 2 or 3 years, is when an issue arises in whatever aspect of my life, whether it's professional, personal, whatever it is, I have tried so hard to be solution minded. Now that doesn't mean that I'm like ignoring the situation or I'm trying to find a fast way to get through it. But let me give you a perfect example. When I planned the Valentine's Day earlier this year, we almost didn't have food. We almost did not have food, and I'm not even joking you. I Bible right now. We almost did not have food. So I was literally scrambling hours before the event because the place I ordered, I had put through, it didn't go through. I called them, they had already taken the money. It was a hot mess. But instead of, being super worried or crying or getting super upset, I focused on the solution. I do not have a choice but to feed these women today. I do not have a choice. There's no other option. So figure it out and get focused. And I think for me, that brings a lot of calmness in a way and a lot of clarity, because regardless of how you get there, I truly believe there is a solution for everything. It may not be the solution that you wanted. It may not be that one, but there is a solution. So focusing on the end goal rather than, oh, this is the problem and I'm so, because you can get so caught up in that role and that identity of, well, I'm being hurt and this is happening to me and I'm blah, 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 which, okay, fair. Not gonna deny anybody's feelings or emotions or anything, but at the end of the day, is sitting in what you're feeling or being upset about this thing or this relationship or this person, is that going to get you any closer to finding a solution and feeling better? Probably not. So especially when it comes to living abroad, everything is not going to go your way, Pookie. I hate to be the one to tell you, everything's not going to go your way. So if you are able to find that moment, find that peace, find that clarity, try to stay solution focused. Number 4, last but not least, baby, if it's not working out for you, pivot. Okay, move on to the next thing. I am a huge proponent of starting over. Baby, I have had 76 and a half lives and I do not care. I will start something, end it, start it over, try it again, pick it back up, reverse it, run it back. I do not care. Life is too short to not want to change things up or move away from things that are no longer serving you or upgrade from things that are not benefiting you in any way. So if you come to teach abroad, baby, and it is not what you thought it was, go ahead and pack it up and go home. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna say, oh, see, pack your things and go home, because it's not for everybody. It's really not. It can challenge who you are as a person. It can challenge some of your identity. It can challenge your morals, your values. It can challenge a lot of you. So if you feel like, you know what, I tried it, I tested it out, and it is not for me, that is okay. You're not a failure for that. The only failure I feel like in life is if you don't try something, because you could have been bombed at it and you didn't even know because you didn't even give it a chance. So pivot if you must, whether that is from a different country, if you're, still want to stay abroad, a different school, a different grade, different subject, pivot. Life is too short not to switch it up when something is not working out for you. Like, I'm a firm believer in pack it up and go if I need to. So those are my tips for overcoming challenges today. I hope this video was helpful. We are winding down the days, and I just want to let you guys know, for the final day, I am going to go live on TikTok. I'm going to go live during a weekday. So I'm going to go live next Monday, because that will be the end of the series. That will be day 30. And I do have a couple of other little surprises for you guys who are watching, so I'm very excited to share those as well. So let me know if this video was helpful. If you have some other tips about overcoming challenges while living abroad, please put them in the comments. Let's help each other out. And I will see you tomorrow for day 27? Day 27. I will see you tomorrow for day 27.